everyone, welcome back and thank you again for tuning in. In today's video, we're going to get right to the point and talk about the step-by-step process of applying for the ICT visa. What comes first, what comes next, how long each process takes from start to finish and so on. So let's get right to it, guys. So as soon as you decide you want to apply for your ICT visa, you've talked to your consulting firm, you have figured out that you are a perfect candidate for the ICT visa. The first thing that happens, two things actually happen first simultaneously. One is a business plan, which is if you are a startup, that is, you don't have an incorporation in Canada and you are starting up a new incorporation, it has to be done via a business plan as well. So you have to basically let the government know that you are incorporating a company and this is the plan that I have for this company and for its growth, for its staffing plan and all of that. So the business plan need to be extremely elaborate. But the initial version of the business plan has to be started immediately because it takes about 7 days to put all the pieces together about the business. And simultaneously, you also have the incorporation of the business that's taking place. So say in about a week, you have an initial draft of your business plan and you also have an incorporation. Now, if you already have an incorporation, then you may not need the business plan, but that's a discussion that we can have for another video because it all depends on the kind of business and how long your incorporation has been here in Canada and so on and so forth. So that's a different discussion. So I'm talking about for, 90% of our cases are for people who don't have an incorporation. So this really is the process. So the first week, that's what happens. And then it takes another maybe 2 weeks to sort of gather up all the documents that we need regarding your business, your parent organization in your home country. So we gather up all of the documents and, the list of documents is something that I've discussed in one of some of my previous videos, and it's also very clearly explained on the government website as well as to what the documents are needed. So we're not going to get into that piece in this video, but once we have all the different documents, what we do is we do a lot of tweaks to the business plan. So we get all of the information from the parent organization. We look at what the business plan has been, what the business plan looks like right now, and sort of understand if there are any pieces that we can nix. So we kind of go back and forth to make sure that the business plan is solid and it really talks about the plan that the parent organization has for the incorporation in Canada. So that takes about maybe 2 weeks. Sometimes it goes a little over 2 weeks. And then we finalize everything and have all of the documents ready. The business plan is ready. The incorporation is ready. So say give it about a month. From the time you start working with a consulting firm till the time you actually have your entire application package ready to be submitted, you give it about a month. And once we apply to the government, it takes about maybe 3 to 4 months. I've talked about this before. Under very excruciating circumstances, it goes up to 4 months. It doesn't necessarily have to go up to 4 months. It sort of goes longer only because of some documents that are missing, or it's a more cash related business and we are relying on some other alternative documents to prove the legitimacy of the business and so on and so forth. To summarize, what you would need is the business plan, which is an extremely important component of your ICT visa application. And even though you have your consultant doing up your business plan and tweaking it to make it really, really strong, you need to know that you have to understand the contents of the business plan. So if you are being questioned during an interview or even in the port of entry when you're here, you need to know what is involved in your business plan. So you have to read the entire business plan. It about maybe 25 to 35 pages, again, depending on the size of the business. So you need to know what all is in there, what plans you have for your operation in Canada, how many people you're looking to hire. That is, you need to know the contents of your business plan, which is a key component of the ICT visa application. So again, to summarize, it takes about a month to prepare everything, including business plan, incorporation, gathering up all your documents, preparing your application, writing strong letters to the government, and then submitting your application. It takes anything between 3 and 4 months for you to get your ICT visa accepted. So hope you found that useful. And if you have any questions, you could leave us a comment below, or you could send us an email to info@bwimmigration.com, and we'll be more than happy to take up your questions in our next videos. Also give us a like button that'll motivate us to keep making such awesome videos to present to you, and also subscribe so you get notified as soon as we upload new videos, content on ICT, and also we will be making content on some of the provincial entrepreneurship programs as well, which you will find interesting. Thank you and have a wonderful day.